Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia, y'all, and I am home. I am so happy to be home. Wow, thank you all so very much for sticking with me while I've been on the road. Y'all are seriously the best. We're gonna get a reading here, and I'm gonna call in spirit, and I'm gonna ring my sound bowl and just really cleanse the space. We're going to get a reading for the 2/22/22 portal, and I have to tell you what I've been picking up on. I took a couple days off to just kind of rest, recoup, and revitalize my energy, okay, for you all. So I wasn't coming at you all tired and drained out. But yeah, so I've been really picking up on energy of like a huge shift happening during this time, and it has to do with divine counterparts, soulmates, or twin flames. Okay, I know not everybody's interested in that kind of a reading, but this is what this reading is going to be about, and I already know based on what I've been picking up on, and there is a huge shift happening. Okay, and I feel like it's going down with the masculine energies. And I've been experiencing it myself, seeing a shift, feeling a shift on my own journey. Okay, so if you've been feeling something different, something going on, we are in the season of Pisces. People are in their feelings right now, and this is actually happening for masculine energies as well. I've been really picking up on deep sadness, okay, deep sadness, realizations, and awakenings going on within the masculine collective, okay. So we're just going to focus and see what's coming in on this portal, what the shift is, and what spirit wants you to know for your particular journey. If you're not interested, now would be the time to click off, okay. Because that's what the reading is going to be about. All right, so those of you who are staying, welcome in. We're going to ring the bowl and get started. Very powerful energy. I'm really feeling it. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, spirit. We're going to start with an overall energy for these masculines. What we have attraction, and it's number 44. Okay, I know the camera's a little bit backwards, but this is what it is. So number 44, we're picking up. Okay, so twos are all about like connection, partnership. This is the 2/22/22 portal. It's happening on a Tuesday, and here the first energy out carries the vibration of 44. I do feel like fours are all about stability, foundation, grounded type of energy, right? So I do feel like there is this attraction, there is this coming together, and it's happening because of the energy that's out there right now. It's pulling people together at this point in time, okay? We also have the path at the bottom, which is 8, which is very interesting because when you add 4 and 4, you get 8. So I do feel like there is this quality, oh my gosh, at the bottom of the deck, 22 here, wisdom. The energy is really powerful, and I can feel it coursing through my body right now, okay? And I'm not being overly dramatic. It just is what's happening. So forgive me if I'm a little bit flustered, okay? This 22, 44, 8, this is all about the journey, all about the path, okay? We have got two people who are attracted together. The universe is bringing them together, okay? Two divinely guided soulmates are coming together. They have both learned, okay? This is, we're picking up on masculines and feminine energies who have both really elevated, who have both really healed a lot on this journey because of this journey. Okay, learn their lessons, gained wisdom. I'm not feeling already, I don't feel energy of animosity or of hate or hurt. I feel like this has been healed, this has been shed, and I'm feeling an overwhelming sense of love just in right now. I am. I'm just feeling an overwhelming sense of love. So I do feel like The masculine energies are in their heart spaces. They're opening up right now. It's like a blast, like a surge of loving energy coming in to them, and they are feeling that for the feminine, okay? And like I said, I can feel it. I can feel it. Can you feel it? I can feel it, right? Let's see what the romance angels has to say right now, just to get a base, and then we're going to go into some tarot and get into some of those juicy details about what's going on. Let's not forget that honeymoon, look at that. Okay, before we get into that, let's not forget that I have been feeling deep sorrow as well. Okay, so deep sorrow, I feel like there are masculines reviewing the past and seeing things from a new perspective, seeing how they have showed up towards the feminine on the path, on the journey, and they're deep within their emotions, and there is a lot of regret there, so I don't want to ignore that, but it's coming from a space of, oh my gosh, like realization how much they adore the feminine, how much the feminine is their person, is their perfect package for them, right? And this is kind of like this feeling of, oh my gosh, what have I done, right? But we also have this honeymoon energy, which is like feeling a fresh new infusion of passion, feeling like this could be new again, feeling like there could be a new start, because basically what's going on is the feminine and the masculine have grown so much, have learned so much, that they are literally two different people at this point in time, right? They're not the same as when they first connected, okay, or when they were first brought together. So this portal is really like it feels like the two are being guided by spirit. The attraction, it's like a magnetic pull for them to at least come into contact, at least come into some type of reunion type of vibe where there's open lines of communication, where there's free-flowing feelings here. It's really quite beautiful, and it's filled with love. But there is that sorrow feeling, okay, that I'm picking up on. So there's an opportunity for things to be kind of like reset, okay? Reset is what I'm getting. Or at least there's a hope on the masculine side that things could reset, okay? Because they have seen things completely different. And what just flew out here was keep an open mind, right? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And I almost said experience. So what I'm really getting from this is Spirit is asking you, okay, to keep an open mind. Now, I have a little caveat. If your person was highly abusive, I am not telling you to keep an open mind with them. Cut them out. I don't care who they are, okay? This is not that. This is not that. This is somebody who is asking you to keep an open mind because they have changed, right? Your soulmate is different, okay? Your twin is different than they were, okay? So keeping an open mind, they're not going to show up as they usually would, as you had experienced them in the past. This is someone who's truly changed and learned and really grown, okay? This is the energy I'm picking up on. So please do not hang on to somebody who was absolutely, horrible to you, okay? Yes, I'll never encourage that. So please use your discernment. You will know for sure if this is your reading or not. You will feel it. You will pick up on these same feelings, right? Okay, so Spirit's asking you to keep an open mind, because though your counterpart or your masculine may have slighted you or not treated you in a way in which you deserve, it's because they didn't see, or because they didn't know, or because they didn't feel. This is what's been opening up in this Pisces season, is the floodgates of their emotions, okay? And Spirit is showing them exactly who you are if you are the feminine tuning in, okay? So it is really powerful. And it's kind of a fine line. You'll have to really know if this is for you or not, okay? Anyways, Spirit's asking you to keep an open mind because they are different. They have changed. I have a feeling that this is for people who are obviously in some sort of separation, but it feels like separation by circumstance. Whereas you may be at a distance from one another, or there may have been interference from like work or something like that. It doesn't feel like there was necessarily, it feels like this masculine energy is regretting not placing the feminine at a higher priority at an earlier time. Okay, this is really specific about what I'm picking up here. Okay, so what is going on? What is this masculine, what energy has this masculine been in? What is going on overall with this masculine? Please, Spirit. Okay, what is going on with this masculine? Please, Spirit. And I just heard something for those of you who aren't interested in a love reading. Well, I guess you shouldn't be here, but I will do another reading that is overall, okay, for the portal. We have Six of Swords. So basically what we have here is this masculine has been feeling the shift of your energy, okay? The masculine's been watching you turn your back, move on. But it's because you have learned a lot of valuable lessons about yourself, right? What you deserve, what you're worth, your true value, things like that. You've just not been waiting around for this masculine. You're going on with your life, right? So the masculine's watching and learning and really trying to come, it's like wanting to move the connection from perhaps a little bit of like instability, or a little bit of instability, from not being on solid ground into something a little bit more peaceful and stable. Now the sixes are connected to the lovers. So you are definitely on their mind, in their hearts right now. And they are watching as you are moving away from them. Okay, so what else here do we need to know, Spirit? We have the Two of Swords. Okay, so what they're coming into this realization is they understand that the reason you maybe have turned your back or have turned your focus to inwards, right, and not onto them, is because one of the reasons is that they couldn't make a decision. They had been standing at a friggin' crossroads for far too long, right? Far too long. Refusing to make a decision, not looking at decisions that needed to be made, and really just stalling, okay? Really just stalling. So what is the choice now? What is the choice now that we have? Look at that. The Tower comes out. I don't know about you, but I am picking up this Tower energy like all over the place right now. Things are changing. Old ways are being broken down. Old thought patterns, old belief systems, things are being broken down so that they can be rebuilt. So this is some radical changes coming in with the Tower. And it almost feels like it's coming out of nowhere, but it is quite powerful when we get the Tower here. A big shift, a big change. Okay, an opportunity to rebuild a strong foundation, a stronger foundation, right? Okay, so what is this Tower? What is this big change coming on? Yeah, okay, hold on. One more energy. I just need clarification. I feel like what's crumbling down for this masculine, yes, is that inability to make a solid decision here. And I feel like for a long time they were feeling trapped, but it was by their own making. Okay, it was their own minds that were kind of keeping them held up. We have the Eight of Swords, yes, and the Eight of Cups, which this indecision, it's still talking about the reasons why you have walked away, right? You stopped investing in this connection, and that really was this opportunity for this masculine. That time and space was almost required for them to truly see what you brought to their life, okay? And to truly miss that, and to truly just really like see why they lost you, you know, basically, and what they needed to do. We have this message coming in with the Page of Wands, okay? So this is like, I can't help but see the World underneath the deck here. And then we also have this Five of Cups. So by you wrapping up this cycle, okay, because I feel like the feminine has done that. I feel like in this collective, feminine has said, you know what, I just can't play this anymore. You got to do what you got to do. You're not really making any moves here. So I'm going to take my ish and I'm going to go on and build this life for myself, or I'm going to go on and just pay attention to what I need to do to my own healing. It's really a release and a let go. And in that, you closed a cycle. Okay, feminine closed a cycle with this masculine, and that closure, that energy that the feminine was putting out was really what shook up this masculine's foundation and almost drove them into some type of action. Now we're going to get into that in a little bit of time here, but what it really did was finding this out, or just feeling the shift in your energy, really like it put them in this Five of Cups, okay? It put them in this deep sorrow, this regret, this reviewing of the whole connection, of the whole relationship, of the whole of you, like everything. It's really brought them into their feelings, and they're trying, I feel like at first they were trying to figure out what was different because they hadn't changed, but you had changed, right? So they're like, well, what was it? Why? You know, so there's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of learning. And I feel like it came from this sorrow of you not being in their world or not giving them the love, your love, right? Okay, so they were really missing you, basically. And that's kind of, they could be in that energy still right now because it's kind of like the current vibe, right? I feel like there's about to be a huge shift in their behavior towards you, and just in general. Now, that doesn't, I mean, I don't know, like you still have free will, right? So whether or not it's up to your standard still when they come back, they are coming back, okay? They are going to be reaching out, and I just know that because I can feel it. I've also experienced it myself. I've definitely heard from mine masculine, and there's something different. There is something different happening right now in this collective. Definitely something different. It's like there's more emotion, there's more love, there's more expression than there ever has been, and it's there's growth. There's basically growth, and I definitely have seen the proof of this growth, but it's you still, like, whether or not you're gonna just jump on it, I mean, like, you know, that's up to you. But yeah, or you could just, you know, wait and see how this all plays out. There's going to be kind of like what I'm doing here. So there is what's coming up to the surface is all of this masculine's emotions, right? It's like they can't take it anymore. They can't wait anymore. They can't hold themselves back. This is Piscean energy as well. And it is all about everything rising up from the deep to be known, to be seen, to be revealed here. And it's like, but this is also with the Three of Wands, this is like looking out to the future and trying to establish something solid in their emotional space here. It also feels like, it just feels like they want to let you in. They want to let you know what is going on with them emotionally, how they truly feel. And there is this expression that wants to come forth, right? They want to express themselves to you emotionally. And it's like all of a sudden there's this shift where they have made this realization that you're safe. You know what I mean? Like, and it's more like safe, where this masculine may have had some trust issues or issues of, you know, not feeling safe enough to reveal their emotions, and it wasn't something personal. It was just something that they never did, right? It's like they felt like they always had to be hard or come off as, you know, like unfeeling or whatever the case, right? I don't yeah, there's something that's difficult here that's going to be revealed to you as well. It's not just how they feel about you. I feel like there's a confession coming in that's going to reveal exactly what has been going on behind the scenes. Okay. So I feel like there's a cleansing that is going to be happening as well. Now, I want to say that it's important because I feel like this masculine is wanting to share about the connections or the third party situation or karmics or whatever the case, whatever they have been keeping from you. And it's important that they reveal this to you in their minds. Okay, we're picking up on their energy. It's in order to move into the future and to be open and to be honest and to reveal exactly what it was that they were hiding or keeping from you, the difficulties that they have been going through. And I feel like even this, and this will be specific, but I feel like you'll know if this is for you. This masculine has had a lot of meaningless connections. And this is also something that has been helping them. And I don't want to say meaningless because there would be karmic, and karmics aren't evil. Karmics are here to teach us something. So this masculine needed to deal with these karmics in order to learn and grow and to go through, you know, their own healing, right? Their own process, right? We don't truly know what they've been going through. until they tell you, right? And I feel like this is like they want to tell you how they arrived to this shift. They want to let you in on their secrets, on the things that they've been holding in. And that, unfortunately, but I don't want to say unfortunately, I'll tell you why in a second, because they want to, that includes their connections, their other connections, right? And they want to be open and honest that the two of you can build a solid foundation going forward with trust, okay? Mutual trust. And that's what's needed. It's almost like they want to reset and wipe the slate clean to build a solid foundation and let you in on how they arrived to this period of time or this point or whatever, to this shift, right? What they've learned, basically what they want to share with you. Now, why I didn't want to say unfortunately is because I feel like this is necessary, and I feel like this is for a feminine that's not going to be so hurt by that, okay? I feel like this is a feminine who can take it, that understands the necessity of the karmic, okay? Understands that there never would be as much love for a karmic than there would be for their feminine, okay? So there's a deep understanding that it's like, it might sting a little, but it's not going to hurt the feminine to hear, because the feminine would have already kind of known that this was going on with this masculine, knowing that, yes, there's other people. It's not really a big thing because the feminine is still the feminine, right? No one can compare to their feminine, right? So it's not even about that. It's not even an ego thing. It's a it's an acceptance on the feminine's end that these karmic connections were they were necessary. They were necessary for this masculine to grow. So, and to come to this point to where they're at right now, where they have learned, they have gained wisdom, they have done some healing, okay? And they're ready now to feel these feelings. The karmics, and I just have to tell you, these karmics did not get to have that. You know, the karmics did not get to feel those feelings, okay? Those feelings are reserved for the feminine. And this closeness and this intimacy that is wanting to be developed by this masculine is coming from a space of wanting to share their lives with the feminine, right? This is really deep. It feels like a precursor to like some serious union business, okay? This is what it feels like. And y'all know I don't just throw that stuff around, okay? I really don't. This is something that's very strong in the energy. And there's something very magical about these numbers too. We all know these master numbers, angel numbers, whatever you want to call them, the 22 energy. I mean, it's really very powerful, and it's all lined up. It's all about twos. It's all about twos. It's all about partnership here. Okay. So there will be a reveal. So, you will be hearing all about this, you know, their experiences up until this point, right? They also want to share that because they feel like it's very important to establishing a solid base moving forward from which to build upon, right? So what is this? Yeah, here's that 10 of Cups. This is what they see here with you. This is what they feel. They feel this happily ever after. They know that you are their person. There's no question about that, okay? It has taken them a very long, I want to say just like a lot of detours to figure this out, right? But also, let's be real. The feminine needed time to heal, to grow, to learn their own lessons as well. So it's all divine timing here. And I feel there's a radical acceptance. You know, the feminine would have let go, would have surrendered, maybe would have even convinced themselves that they were no longer interested, which is totally okay. You got to do what you got to do. But when this masculine is coming back around, it's going to hit very differently, and you're going to be able to feel it in your core, and it's going to be something that's going to be very hard to ignore, okay? And trust me, it's going to be very hard to ignore, because it's going to feel like everything that you almost had been waiting for previously to hear from this masculine is all of a sudden going to be felt and understood and spoken, okay? So it's different. Things are different, and you can truly feel it. Okay, so this 10 of Cups, yeah, they cannot wait anymore. We have this Knight of Swords. It's like, I cannot hold back my truth anymore. Okay, I cannot ignore the fact that it's like, I feel the need to be with you. You know, this is really like to share a life, to it's like, I can't play anymore. Can't play these games. I can't play anymore. It's like, you know what you want. I know what I want. Let's just do the thing. Let's build together. Okay. This is very much like, I want you and no one else. Like, there's no one else. There is no one else. Right. And it's like this desire to create and to come together. The attraction is unbelievably strong between the two of you. Magnetic, of course. Magnetic, but there's been so much to overcome. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. There have been, it's like, I feel like they want to acknowledge, and they will acknowledge the pain, okay? But they're really wanting to focus on, again, rebuilding, okay? Rebuilding. It's like there's been a lot of painful cycles here. There have been betrayals. There has been, and I feel like, you know, whether you know it or not, because you only know your own experience through them, and how you were triggered through them, they were also triggered by you, okay? And you, believe it or not, would have hurt them in ways that you just don't know yet, okay? So there is this, like, you know, nobody's innocent in these connections, right? We just only see our own perspective. So I feel like there's going to be a sharing, and there's going to be these realizations, and I feel like there's going to be healing that's coming in in order to wipe the slate clean. There's going to be, the pain is going to be acknowledged. The difficulties are going to be acknowledged, but then it's like, okay, now that we know that we are different people, we are different, things are different, okay? We have learned, and we're coming at this from fresh, from a place of growth, from a place of wisdom, and just, you know, this is where the keep an open mind is kind of coming in. It's like, can we try to build this from scratch, knowing now what we know, okay? Having learned this through one another, can we do this? Is this possible? And this is definitely something, it's like putting the past in the past, okay? Acknowledging it, recognizing it, and then not going back there. So like really committing to not bringing it up again or all the time, or any argument, or basing a judgment on actions from the before time. Like, I hope you're understanding. And it really has to, but I just got like, it's like creating a safe environment between the two of you moving forward. Okay. If that's something that you are interested in doing. Okay. This is what they're hoping for. What do we have here? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, infusing new energy, starting again. This is like revitalizing the passion between the two of you as well. And not just like physical passion with the wands. It's also very spiritual as well. So there's like, can we please, like, let's create this. Let's create a world or a life in which we want to live together, right? Okay. And this is already getting kind of long here, but I feel like they're ready to give. Yeah, here we go. We have the King of Pentacles and the Fool. And the King of Pentacles for me in the highest vibration is that kind of like that nurturing, or that that loyal, that grounded, that committed, that stable, that mature energy. You know, it's like, sorry, I just got caught up. It's like, I have everything that you need. Let's start again. Together we have everything that we need to create this new cycle, which I love that the Fool is coming out, because we have the World too. So it's like, we're going to put an end to everything that's already taken place. We're going to wrap that all up, and we're going to be starting fresh again. If this is something that you are interested in doing, we're just exploring the shift that's happening and what the desire is from this masculine, okay, to come together. Now, I want to take a little bit of oracle. I'm going to extend this reading because I want to know about specifics. I want to know more specifics. So if you're nosy like me too, we can get into it and extended. The link will be in the description box below, and maybe also in the comments here. So we're just going to get a couple oracle cards here. We're going to start with this one, the Love Oracle. But anyway, in the extended, we're going to get into like specifics, how they exactly are feeling towards the feminine, what has been on their mind as far as the sorrows, the triggers, what they are regretting, what they've regretted, things like that. Also, obviously their intention is to come back together, but we're going to talk about what they want to say, and whether or not you should trust it. Okay. And all those kinds of things, little details that, yeah, are not in this reading. So if this reading was for you, the link will be there for you too. Okay, so let's see what came out. deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Do what feels right, okay? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. You already know where you stand, and you're going to do what feels right, okay? So that's what you need to know. One more here, and then we will move on to the extended. I'm sending you all so much love. Thanks for being here. I'm going to be pumping out the readings. Okay, I'll be pumping out the readings now. I'm home. So, okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. So we have sensuality. Okay. Sensuality. Okay. This is, and I'm getting like, the passion is there, but this is like, it's not just empty passion, okay? Between the two of you, the sensuality is going to be there. It's going to be extremely intimate, the connection. And this is what's being built upon, okay? What is wanting to be built upon is this closeness, this intimacy, this safe zone between the two of you, okay? We have embracing sensuality doesn't necessarily mean you're a middle-aged swinger. Okay, yeah. They try to be funny, okay? So it simply means you're savoring one of the coolest aspects of being alive. Sensory input. It's time to get decadent and reward yourself with gifts for the senses. You could drop a wad of cash on champagne and chocolate, or you could tune in and enjoy an incredible gifts around you. The taste of an orange, the sounds of a forest, the texture of corduroy. Basically tapping into your sensual side. I don't know your life. The point is, it's time to savor whatever your senses can grab a hold of, even if that means you're being sensual. Okay, so it's just focusing on the love. I just feel like there's just so much love there that is being felt right now, and this is coming up. This is the sensual side. It's not just like like I just want to put it's not like horny energy. It's like sensual, like loving. There's intimacy here. There's a lot of emotion behind and all of this is all stemming from a upswell of love in their hearts. Okay, very sensual energy coming up. I will see you all in the blah, 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 I'm tripping up. I will see you all in the extended. We will get into it there, and I hope you all have enjoyed this reading. There will be more again down the line coming down soon. Okay, we'll do an overall reading for the 22 portal as well. Okay, sending you lots of love. Bye.